Guys, it's me. It's Mdndt. We're back with some pack opening finally. This was supposed to happen like a month ago and it was stuck in traffic. Well, traffic is not the right word. A warehouse for a long time in Vancouver cuz things went poorly. So that sucked. We'll give people a chance to show up before we start opening them packs. I also should probably send a message to people who don't actually use any of the other medias. Yeah, Slender, the time has come. Get to see what's in this Foily boy. I'm so excited. Oh, I have the worst luck. It's not gonna go well. I just know it. But I have money that can be traded for goods and services. And that sounds like a good. Aw, sad root beer. Exactly. Hey, so far, all the Crimson Vow stuff you have, I don't have. I've got none of that. Oh god, why is it being so blurry? Oh wait, that's just because it's not... Never mind, I'm dumb. I can actually up this for once. Hey, look at that. We're not too bad. I mean, we'll see. This is Schrodinger Soren. I mean, Schrodinger's everything at the moment. But, like, I'm excited to open these boys. I almost don't want to open them without a pair of scissors or something, just because I'm worried that those will... I ripped... Well, didn't rip. I damaged a card at one point because of opening things poorly. The only reason I wore a glove last time is because I hurt my hand and it... Well, this hand. Actually, you can see the scar. And it just was really bad. I don't wear gloves. Yeah, I might get a pack of scissors. Yeah, I'll get a whole pack of scissors. Just go down to Walmart, pick me up a pack of scissors. As you do, you know? Maybe a nice Costco size. I'm not that... I'm fairly good, but there's nothing in this box I don't think that's worth too much. Maybe if I was opening a box of beta or something. Nice, something with expensive cards. Like OG packs of Pokemon cards or... You know? Not too worried about the newer stuff. But I mean... It's not a bad idea. I don't have enough perfect fits, which makes me very sad, but I have some sleeves that I can just slap them in before I put them in binders. Ugh, the part that takes the most work. Binders. But I will grab a pair of scissors before we start this. Because I don't want to rip those. I will be 1 second. I mean, you eventually kind of have to, Slender. You'll get a binder. You'll get there. Okay. We good now. We good now. We definitely good now. Yeah, I've got 2 binders down there and 3 binders behind me. Well, sorry, I had 3 binders down there and 3 behind me just because one of them, I don't count one of them because it's just basically commander fodder. Actually, you can see the binders behind me. Where'd you get this kind of view? I've got a lot of cards. A lot of cool cards, too. Like, I've got a box topper sneak attack, which is gorgeous. I got an alternate... You know what? We can actually just look through some of this while we give people a chance to show up. Because these are my nice foily binders. Let's see, this is everything but blue and colorless and lands, I think, if I remember correctly. Yeah. I got some neat stuff in here. Let's see, what do I want to show off that's real cool? I mean, those are just secret lairs, and they're not all that special. Secret lairs are fine. I got a couple of Soren Markovs. Those have gone up drastically in price over the last little bit here after this set dropped. Oh, we'll start with this. Because this thing is awesome, and I have not gotten a chance to play it anywhere. Ugh. So good. Do I have a deck in that? I mean, I have a Kethril deck, but it doesn't really benefit from that kind of... I mean, it would, because that card is just good. But it wouldn't benefit all that much from him being in there. I almost actually made him himself, but he might go in food. I want to build food. This guy's fun. I want to make him, though I just literally made my own Rakdos deck. Somebody has to die by evil books. Or Lich's Mastery or something. I need to gift people evil gifts. I can't not. It would be wrong. I mean, like, I've got the foil Godzilla. Because I obviously had to buy a box of Ikoria. Just have a lot of commander stuff. A lot of all the stuff from the commander precons. Because, obviously. I mean, I have all the, Ooh, Slender, have you seen any of these yet? Oh, I have 2 foil. Nice. These are so sweet. I love the constellation arts. Has a... Oh, did he... He got them out of Theros then and not the... Secret Lair. Because I don't have the Theros ones. I only have the ones that came in the Secret Lair. I mean, you guys have already seen all the full art stuff I pulled out of Strixhaven. Don't need to cover that. Yeah, the Constellation Athreos is pretty cool. Is he sitting in here? Is it... hey, he is. Yeah, this boy. Totally worth it. Definitely recommend. Great foil. And of course, I've got this all sorted by color, so like anything that comes out of this box is going to be a nightmare to stick back into this binder until we get to monocolored. All the multicolored stuff is just sliding it all back down. It's going to be terrible. And of course, I didn't think to even bother to leave space for new stuff, because why would I? Because I was running out of space anyway. I mean... This guy's a dick. Pulled him in foil, but, like, I would never use that on somebody. Whenever you have Death Touch, you get infected instead? Yeah, that's not okay. That's not okay. I mean, I didn't pull most of this, so it's not really all that much to brag about. Oh yeah, this is the dumb thing. This is why we had to go get a knife and scissors and whatever. Because you can't really see it, but the top of it is crinkled a little bit. You actually can't... It doesn't actually come up on the camera. There's a nice cut in this. Oh, there it is. You can see it now. And that is why we open things with scissors. It's hard to see, but I know it's there. And now you all know it's there, too. I got some promo Hydras, because I love Hydras. And just, you know, having them in foil, obviously. I'd probably get all the... I'm probably going to collect all the foils Hydras if that I can. Because I love Hydras. They're probably my favorite creature type. Oh, I didn't open this. Titania did. But it's really pretty. Well, that's a good full art foil right there. Do I have anything else super cool I want to show off? That isn't sitting in a deck box behind me or in front of me? Oh, yeah, I mentioned this. Got myself the Foily Sneak Attack. That was pretty cool. I almost want another box of Call Time. Just because it's such a good set. Another collector's box, that is, of course. Because... That's fair, that's fair. That's a sweet collection. You guys saw the Asmodeus I pulled, Asmodeus, however you would like to pronounce that. I prefer Asmodeus, but to each their own. I got one of these. That's a sweet foil. That's worth a pretty penny now. I should be using all these sweet cards, but I don't, because I just don't play enough Magic. Just don't play enough cards. And some of those classes are actually really good cards. What do I have in here? What do you mean? I have so many sleeves. Oh, I always do flat color. I do not like art sleeves. To be fair, though, when I started Magic, art sleeves were not good. Art sleeves were super bad when I started Magic. They have only recently been viable. They used to fall apart, like, weeks, months, maybe. Whereas the flat color ones lasted years. Unless, you know, they got grimy and... Because you don't realize how much oil you have on your hands until you play a few years of Magic. But you have to remember, Slender, I have 2, 4, 6, 7 decks currently built. So, like, a couple of them are sitting in Katanas, a couple of them are sitting in Eclipse, a few Hyper Mats maybe still sitting around, and some Dragon Shields. I'm kind of all over the board for sleeves. Because these are, I think this is a Eclipse. Yeah, that would be why my foil is so dull. And I think the rest of the deck is Katanas. I mean, I got a Nexus of Fate, but that was foil and an obnoxious card. Honestly, I think all my cool stuff's sitting in in decks. Or I've already showed you guys. I mean, I have the, this is something I bought a long time ago, and I'm needing to play it again. Ooh, I should actually put this in my treasure deck. That'd actually probably be really good. Nice. Alternate art, all's dust. Got a couple of foil oh, yeah, okay. I forgot this is in here. Because I literally don't have a deck for it. I need to build a deck to use this properly. But, love it. Love it so much. I mean, I could put it in my Zakama deck. It would function. And I probably get to use it at least once or twice. But, I don't know. I just never got around to buying or building a proper Lands Matter deck. The people I played with kind of made me unhappy. I have not seen any of the Neo Kamigawas yet. I've heard good things, but I have not gotten around to actually... I don't think I'm going to personally like it, but Titania also pulled this. I think this is worth a pretty penny right now. Sup, Tiger? How you doing, buddy? We doing magic stuff tonight. And I got my big-ass Planeswalker section in my binder. I mean, it's not as good as one of my buddies. Yeah, he's pretty sweet. Not as good as my buddy's foil Lily, but you know, I got a foil Innistrad Lilia the Veil. And actually, we own most of the San Diego promos from this set. They were the zombie ones. They're super cool. This is worth a pretty penny, too, if I remember correctly. Yeah, see? Here's Jace. Eating some brains. Was a neat set. Ooh, actually, this one's my favorite. I like him that he's got the arm. Oh, come on, focus, camera. Focus. Yeah, I see that. It's, having a time. There we go. That's better. I super like this one with his arm across his chest there. That's super cool. That's actually probably one of my favorite arts. Not that I ever remember it. Because I don't use that many Gideons. Because Gideon isn't great. And then, I mean, I got a shit ton of foil tokens, because, obviously. But not that they're important. Well, the foil dungeons are awesome. And the foil Vecna. They're cool. But now, I think it's about time we moved on to the, to what we actually came here for. Oh, that's sweet. Do you have the guy who summons them? He was cool. Yeah, I didn't pull him either. So I think what we're going to do is we're going to start off with one of these here first. Oh, I didn't cut it all the way across. I did a bad job. I pulled a Volo as well. Were you there for my Unforgotten Realm box opening? Or did you miss that one? What do you... Yeah, I think it was earlier. Quincy... you're bulk and kinda terrible. I mean, your art's gorgeous, and I'm definitely, you know, gonna perfect fit you, but you kinda suck. Womp womp. The actual card is Reclusive Taxidermist. Just had to perfect fit that itch real quick. Not great. I mean, it's not bad. I mean, it becomes a 4/4 if there are 4 creatures in your graveyard. So, like, it's not bad. It's not great. I think we're also going to end with the box topper, so we'll keep that for the end here. Now on for the first pack of Crimson Vow. I'm going to point this down a little bit. Just to make it a little easier on me. Gotta just open these nicely here. I guess I'm going to have to buy a pack of scissors. Pack again? Pack of scissors. They don't want to open. Their pack quality is becoming better than their card quality. Let me into my magic cards. These actually don't look great. Well, we'll see. Watch man fail at opening pack for 4 hours. Why won't you open? I'm trying to be super gingerly with it, but at the same time, like, fucking open. There we go. Now we in. Ooh, that's a nice foily insect there. That's neat. I like that a lot. I also love that these come with foil tokens. And I mean, a spirit, but like, who cares about that? It actually shows up quite nicely on that camera. Surprisingly nice. Let's see. Let's look at our first card here. We got Gluttonous Guest. When it enters the battlefield, create a blood token. Whenever you sacrifice a blood token, gain a life. So 1/4 for 3. I like that foil, though. I mean, I don't have any use for this, but, I mean, still might be a useful card in a blood deck. Might be good in standard, not that I would know. Supernatural Rescue. For a white and 3, this spell is flash as long as you control a spirit. When you cast this spell, tap up to 2 target creatures you don't control. Enchanted creature you control gets +1/+2. That's not bad. I like the art. I like the art a lot. Oh god, that's hard to see on camera. That is some overshadowing if I ever did see it. You cannot see that dude in the background, like, at all. Blood Servitor. For 3 colorless, when it enters the battlefield, create a blood token. It is a 2/2. Also not a bad looking card. It's kinda neat. And super out of focus. Oh, there we go. My camera has a field day with pack openings. Serpentine Ambush. For 1 and a blue. At instant speed until the end of turn, target creature becomes a blue serpent with base power 5/5. Base power and toughness. I like that. I like the look of that a lot. Too bad it's terrible. Who even uses combat tricks in Commander? But damn, is it pretty. Honestly, I've considered making a combat trick deck. I mean, sure. But at the same time, like, most of them are... Oh, that's fair, that's fair. I could see that. Olin Block Escort. For 1 white, Vigilance, sacrifice it. Target creature you control with a +1/+1 counter gains lifelink and indestructible until end of turn. That's not bad. That wouldn't be bad in Kethril, actually. The art's not bad. Art's not bad at all. Wait, what are those? They just wispy? It's kind of wispy out in the... I'm not seeing a lot of machining marks on these ones. We had a lot of really bad machining marks on the, from the, Forgotten Realms set. Those were super bad. But they appear to have gotten better with, this one so far. Blood Hypnotist. 2 and a red. Vampire. Blood Hypnotist can't block. Whenever you sacrifice 1 or more blood tokens, target creature can't block this turn. This ability only triggers once each turn. Ooh, I saw the next thing, and it's pretty. Now we get one of what I'm exactly here for. Look at that beauty. Oh, I love them so much. They're so good. I can't wait to use that. I can't wait to use that. Love the foil mountain. Ooh, Hullbreaker Horror. 5 and 2 blue, flash. The spell can't be countered. Whenever you cast a spell, choose up to 1. Return target spell you don't control to its owner's hand. Return target non-land permanent to its owner's hand. It's a 7/8 Kraken Horror. Nice. That thing's cool. I like it. I like it. And it's rare. Hello, Mr. Rare. You go in a different pile because you are rare. Actually, I have to perfect fit you. You get perfect fits. Because anything above uncommon gets perfect fits. Well, anything pretty as well. And that I will actually use. Because there's no point in sleeving up things that aren't worth it. I've learned that the hard way. So many times. Ooh. Millicent Relentless Revenant. 5 and 2, or 5 a white and a blue. Legendary creature spirit soldier. This creature costs one less to cast for each spirit you control. Whenever this or another non-token spirit you control dies or deals combat damage to a player, create a 1/1 white spirit token with flying. I don't know which one. This might be the face of the Spirit Commander deck, actually. So that's a cool first pack pull. I'm down with that. Nice. I think she's worth some money too, actually, if I remember correctly. I almost should bring up a price page. Okay. Avra Caretaker? For 4 and 2 green, hexproof human werewolf. At the beginning of combat on your turn, put 2 1/1 counters on another creature you control during the day. 4/4? Yeah, what is... No, I don't think that's worth anything. But this is a nice, mythic. And then, Hollow Henge Huntmaster on the back. Hexproof. Other permanents you control have hexproof. At the beginning of combat on your turn, put 2 1/1 counters on each creature you control. Well, we're getting there, Slender. I gotta read it first. Got the flippy werewolf here. And that's super cool. This card? This card's $17. Non-foil extended art, though? I need to make better piles. I need too many piles. Oh, no. That is the problem with opening these boxes. They have piles, and they're not great piles. Okay, red, colorless, white, blue, multicolor, rare. That'll do for now. That'll do for now. Extended our 30. There we go. Every once in a while, I've been having problems with it glitching. But yeah, One Less King, I am definitely not a, definitely not a blue player. Most of my decks are creature hit. Yeah, it's been... Streamlabs has been glitching lately. I might look into a new streaming software. Because for whatever reason, it just dies. Yeah, I like to whack. You can kind of see Zakama behind me, Mr. Whack. And my knight deck, and my other fighting deck, and my enchantment deck. The only deck that I have that doesn't whack is my Super Friends deck, actually. Hi, Bacardi. Gotta hit good. Always with the hitting. How you doing tonight, One Less King? Good to see ya. Now we got Petal Celebrant. The last card was Gluttonous Guest. We had already pulled one, so I kind of just brushed past it. Because it's pretty and it's a different border, but it's nothing big yet. Yeah, the alternate border and art. Yeah, I feel that, One Less King. I am exhausted too. Now we got Petal Celebrant, which is for 1 and a red vampire. As long as it's attacking, it has first strike, and when it dies, create a blood token. Also with the alternate border. So that's kind of cool. Ooh, okay. So we have Dracula Blood Immortal. Or Felwrath Forebearer. Falconwrath Forebearer, yeah. For 2 and a black, creature vampire. Flying, it can't block. Whenever it deals combat damage to a player, create a blood token. Sacrifice 2 blood tokens and return it from the graveyard to the battlefield. Love it. Love the Dracula art. Love it so much. Honestly, the Dracula is what got me into this whole set. I couldn't turn away from the Dracula. Now we got a foil Van Helsing's Holy Ward. For 1 and a white, well, it's also Circle of Confinement. When it enters the battlefield, exile target creature an opponent controls mana value 3 or less until it leaves the battlefield. Whenever an opponent casts a vampire spell with the same name as a card you exiled, you gain a life. I mean, super pretty. Oh, that's way prettier. Super pretty. Not that useful in Commander. That second ability is basically nothing. But still, it's gorgeous to look at. And, you know, I feel like if I turn it the right angle, I can blind somebody through their screen. So, like, not a bad pull, but, you know, not a great pull. But again, it is definitely Dracula themed, and I love it. And we got Dreamroot Cascade, which is a Simic land. And enters tapped unless you control 2 or more other lands. And damn, is that pretty. I love it so much. If it'll focus properly. Focus. There we go. Look at that light hitting that foil card. I love it so much. That needs a perfect fit. That 110% needs a perfect fit, and that is gorgeous. And damn. Ooh, that's a good pull. That's a good pull. That wasn't a too bad first pack. Not too bad at all. It's a good way to start. Too bad the Dracula card wasn't foil, but, you know, beggars can't be choosers. So pretty. Like I said, the longer you play Magic, the more you become an art collector. And then it just becomes about collecting pretty. And paying through the teeth to get it. How are these not sealed well and sealed way better than any other pack I've ever opened? Like, how is that the case? Aw, same token. That's dumb. Insect. Oh, wait. Hey, we got something. We got a Selesnya human token. It's got the machining problem. Damn it. You can see it. You can see where the blades ran across the top of it. That's annoying. Still not a bad token. Yeah. The price for art, am I right? Courier Bat. For 2 and a black, flying bat creature. When it enters the battlefield, if you gain life this turn, return up to 1 target creature from your graveyard to your hand for a 2/2 bat. Swarms of bats poured. That's cool. He's a nice foily little bat boy. Not bad at all. Not bad. Not particularly useful in Commander, but still, no complaints on that. Just gotta get my sorting ready so that I can put this away when I'm done. Eastwald Shield Basher. For 3 and a white, for a human soldier. 4/2. When it attacks, you may pay 1. If you do, it gains indestructible until end of turn. Which, I mean, that's pretty good for an equipment deck. I'd almost play that. A little bit expensive, but not the worst. And you all have to remember, this is from a Commander player's perspective. Little peek at the next card. So all of my opinions on cards and stuff is all from a Commander perspective. I only play one format. No standard, no modern. Alchemists. Way to English. Alchemist Retrieval. 1 blue instant with Cleave. Which Cleave is a very interesting mechanic. I've seen a lot of Reddit going crazy about making custom cards with it. Return target non-land permanent you control to its owner's hand, and Cleave takes away the you control part. So you can just return target non-land permanent to its owner's control. And I mean, shiny. The ring light does some good stuff with the foiling. I like it. Until you hit the ring light badly. Oh, that's terrible. Oh, God. What did they do to you, my boy? Binding Geist. For 2 and a blue. Whenever Binding Geist attacks, target creature an opponent controls gets -2/-0 until end of turn for a 3/1. With Disturb, yep. The Spectral Bind, ooh. That's much better on the back. Spectral Bindings on the back, Enchanted Creature gets -2/-0. If it would be put into the graveyard from anywhere, exile it instead. Now, I was saying that they massacred this because look at the front of that bastard. Look at that machining process. Ooh. May as well have just cut lines across it. But the back is pretty. The back looks nice. So I guess that's something. Definitely like the back better. Much nicer back. We got Runebound Wolf next. For a 1 and a red, you got a 2/2 Wolf. For 3 and a red, tap. Runebound Wolf deals combat damage equal to the number of wolves and werewolves you control to target opponent. That's actually not bad. Get to weaponize your wolves without attacking. Get that alternate win con in. I like it. He's a good boy. And I would almost play that if I had a werewolf deck or a wolf deck. That's actually pretty reasonable. Voltaic Visionary. For 1 and a red, you got a human wizard, 3/1. Voltaic Visionary deals 2 damage to you. Exile the top card of your library. You may play that card this turn. Activate only as a sorcery. Annoying. When you play a card exiled with this card, transform it. That's kind of cool. Ooh. To Volt Charge Berserker. It cannot block. It is a 4/3. And it whack. Also. Look at that lightning. I will say, Wizard of the Coast does good lightning. This side's so much better, but like... I wish you could do it multiple times. I mean, I guess if you got like a... oh crap. 1,000-year elixir going with it, you could do it multiple times, but I mean, other than that, it's kind of meh. I wish it worked better. Now, again, one of the reasons I'm here with a foil Plains of Gorgeousness. Oh, it's so good. So good. Oh. It reminds me of like the old school horror movies, and I just love it so much. Oh god, I'm out of... well, actually, you know what? That's probably not the worst. Next here, we got Consuming Tide for 2 and 2 blue. Each player chooses a non-land permanent they control. Return all other all non-land permanents you chose. Oh, wait. All land permanents not chosen this way to their owner's hands. Then you draw a card for each opponent who has more cards in their hand than you. Neat. I mean, that's actually really good. For 4? I'd play that. Focus. Focus on the sweet card. It's not about my face. That's not important today. I mean, it's a decent face, but like... we pulling just blue rares here. Let's get them blue rares going. Ooh, Olympia's Wrath. For 4 and a black, each non-vampire creature gets -X. -X until end of turn, where X is the number of vampires you control. Hello, Soren Markov's board wipe. How you doing? And an extended art, and from the commander stuff. Not bad at all. And actually a pretty good art. I quite like the art. 'Tis a nice rare. Hiveheart Shaman. Why do you have... no, that's fine. For 3 and a green, whenever it attacks, you may search your library for a basic land card that doesn't share a land type with a land you control. You put that card onto the battlefield, then shuffle. Pay 5 and a green, create a 1/1 green insect creature token. Put X 1/1 counters on it, where X is the number of basic land types among land you control. Activate only as a sorcery. That's an interesting concept. Like, sure. I mean, unless you're playing at least... I mean, I guess even in 3 colors it's not too bad, but you're only going to get 3 basics out of it. I mean, it's pretty decent, actually. You know what? The more I think about this, maybe I want to try running that in Zakama. That's not bad. Or build the dedicated lands matter deck that I desperately probably need to. Because I have all the pieces for a lands matter deck, like a good Windgrey stack, but... you know... lands matter is a hard sell for me. We got another oh, wait, did we pull one of you? I feel like we pulled one of you. Oh, we did not. Falcon Wrath Celebrants for 4 and a red. You get a vampire 4/4. When it enters the battlefield, create 2 blood tokens. It also has Menace in the alternate border. Which, I mean, blood deck, maybe? Little expensive, but, I mean, the blood tokens are kind of cool. We got a Blood Crazed Socialite for 3 and a black for a vampire 3/3 Menace. When it enters the battlefield, create a blood token. Whenever Blood Crazed Celebrant attacks, you may sacrifice a blood. If you do, it gets +2/+2 until end of turn. Again, in the alternate border. We got a dupe. We got another Dracula, Blood Immortal. Boo. We don't need that. We already got that. I was happy the first time. And we got a Falcon Wrath Celebrant. Oh, this is dumb. Because that sucks. But I mean, at least this one's full art foil, or this one's full art foil. So I guess not too bad. But that's kind of sad. Got a binder, placeholder, and a foil I'll use. Not the most exciting second pack, sadly. I mean, the Consuming Tide, though, that's pretty good. So I guess not all is lost on that one. The double Dracula thing, kind of sad, though. And for the next hardest to open ever pack. Ooh, hey, finally, that's what I wanted. Got a nice foil blood token coming in. Can't complain about that. Definitely like the foil blood token, and I mean, it's pretty good. We got on the back. Human Soldier again? We already looked at you, Human Soldier, but you don't have markings on you, so that's good. That's much nicer. Wait, did I do this wrong? I did that wrong. Whoopsies. So that's cool. That's a nice back card. We got Sporeback Wolf for 1 and a green. As long as it's your turn, this gets +0/+2. And it's a nice little 2/2. The mushrooms growing in the wolf's fur possess curative properties. Incredible enough to tempt many alchemists into risking their lives to track one down. That's kind of cool. Got some nice little flavor to this boy. It's sad that a lot of the big name cards are losing their flavor text because, you know, they need 9 blocks of text to be able to put out their abilities. Rot-Tide Gargantuan. 3 and 2 black. Zombie Kraken with Exploit. When it exploits, each opponent sacrifices a creature. That's 5/4. That's not bad. Not great, but not bad. Kind of a sweet foil, too. I like it. I like it. Ooh, a wedding invitation. Because you remember that the Crimson Vow set is a whole wedding thing. So for 2 colorless, when it enters the battlefield, draw a card, sacrifice the invitation, target creature can't block. This turn, if it's a vampire, it also gains lifelink. So, I mean, it replaces itself. Gives something life, gives a vampire lifelink, so, I mean, it's K. It's K. Kindly Ancestor, they were not kindly to you and your, printing with your wheels. Ooh. For 2 and a white, Kindly Ancestor is a spirit, and 2/3 with lifelink and disturb. Ancestor's Embrace is on the back. Enchant creature has lifelink. If it would be put anywhere, exile. It's super meh. That is a super meh card, and like it got eaten at the rollers. Not that you can actually see it. Though it's nice and shiny. Blood Tithe Harvester. For a black and a red, when it enters the battlefield, create a blood token. Sacrifice him. Target creature gets -X/-X until end of turn where X is twice the number of blood tokens you control. That's kind of cool. I like you. Super nice foil. Got to appreciate that. Oh, I don't have a pile for multicolor. Why did I betray me like this? Oh, why are you also brutalized? Catapult Fodder for 2 and a black. This zombie is a 1/5. At the beginning of combat on your turn, if you control 3 or more creatures that have toughness greater than their power, transform it. 2 Catapult Captain. 2/3 tap, sacrifice another creature. Target opponent loses life equal to the sacrificed creature's toughness, and it's a 2/6. But, like, again, it got attacked by the rollers super hard. See, you can see it super bad. Damn you wizards. Fix your machines. But it's sweet looking zombie. Ugh, resist urge to sing zombie. Ooh. That forest though. Dang forest, you pretty. So good. Winged Portent. For 1 and 2 blue, this instant has Cleave for 4 and Simic. Draw a card for each creature with flying you control. Or without flying you control if you cleave it. That's actually pretty decent. And a cool foil. Oh, it's got the skull. I didn't even see that. Ooh, I have a flying... Oh, but why do you have to be Simic? Why can't you be blue? If you were mono blue, you would be perfect. But no. Again, with the rare in blue. Like, what? Why we being this way? Why am I only getting blue rares? I don't even like... It's because we talked shit at the beginning. We talked shit about blue, now we're getting hit by blue. It's just... It do be that way, right? Don't get to be lucky and have multiple colors to go through. Now we got... But let's move on to the next one. We got Sinister Waltz, which is for 3, a black and a red. Sorcery, choose 3 target creatures in your graveyard. Return 2 of them at random to the battlefield. And put the other one on the bottom of your library. That's not bad at all for 5. I'd take that. That's pretty good for 5. You get 2 creatures and 1 onto your deck? Like, I'd play that. I might play that. I might very well play that. And it's full art. And gorgeous. And I'm in. Gotta love Rakdos cards. Voldarin Estate. Tap. Gain a colorless. Pay 1 life. Add 1 mana of any color. Spend this to cast vampire spells. 5 tap, create a blood token. This ability costs 1 less to cast for each vampire you control. Not bad, not bad. Might have to make vampires after this. But it definitely won't be Markov. Sorin Markov is too much to play. I refuse to build that deck. Unholy Efficient for 1 and a white. A 1/2 vampire cleric with vigilance. For 4 and a white. Put a 1/1 counter on Unholy Efficient. I mean, not bad looking. And it's in the alternate border, too. Not foil, though. Womp womp. Just kind of a sad boy. Search the Count's Castle. Thirst for Discovery. 2 and a blue. Draw 3 cards and discard 2 cards unless you discard a basic land card, which is basically Frantic Search. Another copy of Frantic Search ain't bad. And with a sweet alternate art for the Dracula one. Oh, come on, focus. There you go. That's a nice focus, boy. So, I mean, not bad, not bad. Another blue. Ooh, we got Thalia, Guardian of Thurbrand for 1 and a white. Human. Non-creature spells cost 1 more to cast. 2 and 1. I like the art a lot. And we got the full... And it's... Yeah, it's just good. Love that a lot. Wish it was foil, though. And we got another Gluttonous Guest, but Foily this time. And in the alternate border, so like... Meh, not bad. I like it much better in foil. That's a great looking foil. And we got Henrika Domanitha? Domanathi. That's a pain in the ass to pronounce. For 2 and 2 black, legendary vampire, flying at the beginning of combat on your turn. Each one that has been chosen. Each player sacrifices a creature, you draw a card, or you transform. And on the backside, we got Henrika Infernal Seer with Flying Death Touch Lifelink. Pay 1 and 2 black. Each creature you control with flying, death touch, and or lifelink gets +1/+0 until end of turn. No, she's not bad. But I also have her in the alternate border. What the hell was that? Thought I heard a weird sound behind me. So there's our mythic. We're getting a lot of black and blue. Really no in between here. Oh, the cat's trying to get in. That makes sense. Nice foil. She's not too bad. She's not that great. I mean, she does make creatures sacrifice, so, like, that's pretty good. I don't know if I'd ever build her, but she'd actually be good in Kethril. She might go in Kethril. Transformed in Kethril, she's pretty good. What do we got here? 1 second. Maybe not. Weird. Spooky. What do we got for our next token here? Ooh, a nice foily zombie boy. I like that a lot. Nice stained glass art. And on the back, we got a nice foil vampire token. Focus. Wait a second. Well, that's not good. I found the cat. Did you have fun in there? Oh, that's not good. One second, guys. Everything appears to be fine. She's been in there for quite a while. So I think, so earlier today, I, came in here, and she must have snuck in here, and I didn't realize she had gotten in there, and I closed the door. Whoops. Like, I didn't hear her or anything, and I didn't see her, so I looked, too. She must have hidden. Silly kitty. Even checked to make sure she wasn't in there. Yeah, she likes to get herself locked in places. She gets herself locked in here every once in a while, too. She likes to hide. But let's get back to the cards. With our nice boy Lightning Wolf here. For 3 and a red, you got a 3/4 Wolf. Not a bad rate. Lightning Wolf gains first strike until end of turn. Activate only as a sorcery for whatever reason. I don't see why that needs to happen for sorcery speed, but he is a good thundery boy. And I like him. Moldgraph Millipede. For 4 and a green, Moldgraph Millipede enters the battlefield, mill 3 cards, and put a 1/1 counter on Millipede for each creature card in your graveyard. That's not bad. It's a 2/2. It's not bad at all. Get some mill going. Blood Crazed Socialite. Did we pull one of you already? I feel like we pulled you already. Did we get a Blood Crazed Socialite? Yeah, we did. We pulled one of you already. We've gone over you. Yeah, we got you in the alternate border. But, I mean, the base one's not too bad. We can look at the art again. Since we didn't look at the original. Forced Retribution. For 1 and a white at instant speed with Cleave, destroy target attacking creature, which can be turned to just target creature. For 6. Which makes it kind of terrible. Except as a combat trick. But I mean, the 2 isn't bad. The 6 is a bit much. Not costed to play. Not costed to play at all. And next up, we got Valorous Stance? Valorous Stance. That's how that word's pronounced. For 1 and a white at instant speed, choose 1 target creature gains indestructible until end of turn. Destroy target creature with power 4 or greater. That's not bad. That's not bad for 2. That's not bad at all for 2. 1 second. My phone is freaking out over something. And, okay, you're adorable. But you got attacked by the machines at Wizards. Mischievous Catgeist. For 1 and a blue, you got a cat spirit. 1/1, whenever it deals combat damage to a player, draw a card. Disturb 2. Cat-like Curiosity. Enchant creature. Enchant creature has whenever this creature deals combat damage to a player, draw a card. If it would be put into anywhere, exile it instead. That is adorable if it wasn't attacked by the rollers. But I love him anyway. And the back's pretty cool too. Not a bad card at all. Combat damage and a... Ooh. Swamp, why you so gorgeous? Why you so pretty, Swamp? I can't wait to use you. 'Cause dang, girl, that's a swamp. That's a swampy boy right there. Dang, nature, you pretty. We almost got all the basics. We just need an island next. Investigator's Journal. For 2, for an artifact clue, when it enters the battlefield, with a number of suspect counters on it equal to the greatest number of creatures a player controls. Pay 2 and tap, remove a suspect counter from it, draw a card, pay 2, sacrifice it, and draw a card. Not bad, not bad. Not a bad book. Nice little investigatey boy. And it's a clue, so you get stuff for sacrificing it as a clue. Which is pretty not bad at all. Next up, we have Predator's Hour for 1 and a black until end of turn. Creatures you control gain menace, and whenever creature deals combat damage to a player, exile the top card of that player's library face down. You may look and play that card as long as it remains exiled. You may span a mana as though it were any color. Spend mana as though it were any color. Oh, I didn't realize this got reprinted. What the hell? That's, Splendid Reclamation. For 3 and a green, return all land cards from your graveyard to the battlefield tapped. In a nice, full art manner. I didn't realize they reprinted this. This is a really good card. Remember that Lands Matter deck that I was talking about? This is one of those. I have a foil, actually. Which, that's pretty good. Remember all those green cards we were talking about not getting? Belligerent Guest. For 2 and a red, trample. Whenever Belligerent Guest deals combat damage to a player, create a blood token for a 3/2. That's kind of funny. I like it. Got them drunk party girl, which is the name for Siege Gang Commander in some circles, if you... Yeah, Siege Gang Commander. Because it enters with its two friends, and that's why it's called the drunk party girl. Or at least that's what my friends called it. I don't know if that's, local or, not local. And now we got Lucy of Westenria for 2 and 2 black for a human. At the beginning of your upkeep, any opponent may sacrifice a creature. If no one does, transform her. She's a 1/3 human and is actually an innocent traveler. Lucy Arise Vampires the back. Malicious Intruder. Flying Malicious Intruder gets +2/+0 as long as you opponents control a human and is a 3/3. Not great, but nice art. Very pretty art. Seems like something you'd have hanging in a scary-ass castle that... You know those weird hologram cards that they used to have that if you turn them, they kind of move? I feel like this is the kind of thing you'd have as a painting in a really creepy castle that as you move to it, it would change to the other side. Like in the old horror movies. Oh, we got the twins, I think. No, I don't think they're twins. Never mind. Helena and Alina partners. For 2, a red and a green. First strike reach, put at the beginning of combat on your turn, put X 1/1 counters on another target creature you control where X is the power. This creature gains haste until end of turn. That's actually pretty good. I'd play that. That's actually not bad for Zakama. Might look into putting that in Zakama. That's pretty good. And it has reach. Gotta love reach. Gotta knock those stupid flowers out of the sky. Wedding Security. For 3 and 2 black. Vampire Soldier. When it attacks, you may sacrifice a blood token. If you do, put a 1/1 counter on Wedding Security and draw a card. That's a nice foil, actually. I like the alt art. Or the alternate border. Real cool. And for our last card, we have a Cemetery Prowler. For 2 and a green, for a wolf. 3/4 with Vigilance. When it enters the battlefield or attacks, exile a card from a graveyard. Spells you control cost 1 less for each card type they share with cards exiled by Cemetery Prowler. That is absolutely awesome. That is a very good boy. And it's full art foil, like hell yeah. Foil mythic. Slender, you got a price on that one? I guess I can open up Discord. I don't really need to see the other side of that for right now. Cemetery Prowler. Full art foil. That's the promo? For $12? That's not bad. I think he's a really good boy. 16? That's not bad. It's not bad. Not box paying, but, you know, it's not bad. It's a good card, though. Especially for, Commander. Get some nice cost reduction on, land. Always a land. Always gonna be a land. It's never not gonna be a land. Got another nice foil blood token here. And a pack that refuses to give me my cards out of there. Let me in. Did you get put in wrong? No, I'm just dumb. And another spirit. I don't care. We've seen these already. Oh, wait, that's a different spirit token. That's actually different. I am wrong. That is a 4/4 spirity boy in foil with the Avacyn symbol on the chain. I like that. I like that a lot. I didn't realize that was a different token. Okay, that's my bad. That's my bad. Next up, we got a Bloody Betrayal for 2 and a red. We have a nice Active Treason. And you get a blood out of it. Gain control of target creature until end of turn. Untap that creature, gains haste, and create a blood token. It's not bad. Nicely costed. Get Active Treason and something else out of it. Even if you don't need the blood token, like, it's not bad. It's not bad to gain. Now we got the Dawnheart Disciple. For 1 and a green, human warlock, 2/2. When another human enters the battlefield under your control, it gets +1/+1 until end of turn. Boring. Boo. Boo earns. Your art's good. Your art's very good, but boo. Got a Doomed Dissenter. For 2 and a black. When it dies, create a 2/2 black zombie creature token for a 1/1. I would play you in Teysa. I actually think I have one of you from a different set. The most dangerous place to be in Kessig is alone. Okay. I like that. I like that a lot. That flavor text, though, is good. Ceremonial Knife. For 1, colorless. Equipped creature gets +1/+0 and has whenever creature deals combat damage, create a blood token. For 2 equipped. Okay. A lot of blood cards, weirdly enough. It's like this set's about vampires or something. I don't know yet. I'm not quite convinced. Maybe a few more cards will, Maybe a few more cards will, solidify that in my mind. Lunar Rejection. Oh, I hope the moon's not rejecting things. That would be very bad for Innistrad. If you know about the moon and Innistrad. Look at the card, Sealed in the Moon. It's, the moon's not safe. For 1 and a blue with Cleave for 3 and a blue, return target werewolf or wolf to a creature to its owner's hand. Draw a card. This is meh. It's meh. The Cleave cost doesn't even make it that much better, but the art's crazy. All those werewolves. In half transformations. Kinda meh. Alluring Suitor. 2 and a red. When it attacks with exactly 2 creatures, transform it. For 2 and a red, a 2/3. It flips into a 3/3 with Deadly Dancer. Trample. When this creature transforms into Deadly Dancer, add 2 red until end of turn. You don't lose mana as steps and phases end. Ooh. For 2 red, Deadly Dancer, and another target creature get +1/+0 until end of turn. That's not bad, actually. I like them. I like them a lot. I like the back. Definitely like the Deadly Dancer. 2 mana that doesn't empty. Allow you to do some weird tricks. Hey, we got that foil island that looks amazing. Dang. I honestly might put these into Super Friends. They might go into Super Friends. I love them so much. Plus, I need foils for that deck since I don't have all the foils I need and they're expensive. Ooh, we got a Sundown Pass, which is basically the same as the other one, except this one isn't as good because it's not full art foil or alternate art foil. But I mean, it's a Boros land that's foily and good. I can't complain about that. Can't complain about that. Actually, it reminds me super of Mordor. Going through to get the ring. They're taking the Hobbits to Isengard. Midnight Arsonist. For 3 and a red for a vampire. 3/2. When it enters the battlefield, destroy up to X target artifacts without mana abilities, where X is the number of vampires you control. Again, I feel like the limitations on this are not warranted. Like, I mean, I guess it would have to be at least a 5. And I guess it is number of vampires you control, but at the same time, like, it's not bad. Wedding announcement for 2 and a white. An enchantment at the beginning of your end step, put an invitation counter on wedding announcement if you attack with 2 or more creatures this turn. Draw a card, otherwise create a white human token. 1 white human token. When wedding announcement has 3 or more invitation counters on it, transform it into wedding festivities. Creatures you control get +1/+1. Which, I mean, not bad. Not bad. It's an anthem. Got some card draw, some creature making, and it's white. And an anthem. Like, this is like everything white wants. This is like, this is White's dream. And isn't that just a little bit sad that that's the dreams of white in Magic? Got a Blood Tithe Harvester again. In the alternate border, though. So that's cool. Got a nice different border for that boy. Another Search the Count's Castle, which, whatever, we've already looked at you, but you're cool anyway, so we'll just brush past that. Olivia's Attendants for 4 and 2 red for a vampire with menace and 6/6. When it deals combat damage, create that many blood tokens. Pay 2 and a red and it deals 1 damage to any target? Okay. That seems decent. That seems pretty decent. For a 6/6 that just does other stuff? And alternate border, like, that's not bad at all. Got a foil Unholy Officiant with, oh, that's a pretty good pull. This is the alternate border foil. This is fine. It's whatever we already did with you. But this though. So I did get a Planeswalker, Slender. We got a Planeswalker already. But it's not the one you have. We have Kaya Geist Hunter for 1 and a black and a white. For +1 creatures you control, gain Death Touch until end of turn. Put a 1/1 counter on up to 1 target creature you control. Creature token you control. Until end of turn, if 1 or more tokens would be created under control twice. Oh. This is a Tesa card. Ooh, it kind of doubles tokens. That's pretty good. Exile all cards from all graveyards and create a 1/1 white spirit creature token for flying with each card exiled this way. Hell yes. Thank you. And it's full art and it's foil and hell yeah. Miss Geist Hunter there. That's a pretty card. I'm actually going to stick this in the binder right away. I'm not going to waste any time on that. Because it is a Planeswalker, and it goes... And of course, I don't have room. Because I didn't plan this properly. Well, no, I just don't have enough space for this to be put away properly. Well, you can just go in there. You're gorgeous, and you can just go in there. I'll fix you later. Only $11 for full art foil of that? Dang, that sucks. Oh, well. Still, pretty good pull for me. I ain't gonna complain. Not gonna complain. It's a good foil. Maybe it'll go up. You never know. We got a nice 3/2 Wolfie boy here with a spirit we've already seen on the back, so I don't care about that. It's a nice angry boy there. A Braid for 1 and a red. Instant, choose 1, deals 3 damage, destroy target artifact. We've seen this printed many times. But now we got the vampire version, which I mean, kind of neat. Crushing Canopy, another reprint. For 2 and a green, at instant speed, choose 1, destroy target creature with flying, or destroy an enchantment. Which, I mean, I like the art. It's good art. Angry Tree, can't complain. Vampire's Kiss. For 1 and a black at sorcery speed, target player loses 2 life and you gain 2 life. Create 2 blood tokens. Seems appropriate. Not too bad. I like the blood tokens. I mean, you can get a decent artifact going with that. Decent amount of artifacts going with that. I can words good, I swear. Adamant Will, another reprint, I think. For 1 and a white, at instant speed, target creature gains +2/+2 and gains indestructible until end of turn. Pretty certain that's a reprint. Almost certain that's a reprint. Damn it, Mike. I don't want to attack you. You don't deserve that. Cigardian Paladin. For 2, a green and a white for a human knight. 4/4, as long as you put one or more +1 counters on a creature this turn. It has trample and lifelink. For 1, a green and a white, target creature control with a 1/1 counter on it gains trample and lifelink until end of turn. That ain't bad. Another Kethril card if I ever did see one. Though it doesn't give counters, so like, maybe not. Maybe a little too underwhelming for that. Edgar's Awakening. That's cool looking. For 3 and 2 black at sorcery speed, return target creature from your graveyard to the battlefield. When you discard this card, you may pay a black, and if you do, return target creature from your graveyard to your hand. It's not bad. Get a use out of it for discarding it. Hollowhenge Overlord. Ooh, and we got another mountain. Same art though, so that's sad. But like, still. Oh yeah, I think I've seen that one. Now we have Voldarin Bloodcaster for 1 and a black for a vampire wizard. Flying, when this or another non-token creature you control dies, create a blood token. Whenever you create a blood token, if you control 5 or more blood tokens, transform it. It is a 2/1. It becomes a 3/3 Bloodbat Summoner. At the beginning of combat on your turn, up to 1 target blood token you control becomes a 2/2 black flying creature. And has haste. That's pretty good. Except it's kind of bananaing already. That's disappointing. But it doesn't look machine wrecked, so the bananaing can be fixed. And that's fine. And that is a foily-ass foil. Look at you go, foily-ass foil. And I will keep that in mind, Slender, that is what I'm looking for. I'm running out of perfect fits, and that's not good, but I have sleeves, so I guess that's fine. Now we got Haunted Library. For 1 and a white, whenever a creature an opponent controls dies, you may pay 1. If you do, create a 1/1 spirit creature token flying. That's pretty good. That is pretty good. I have not gotten there yet. Cubaka. Have not pulled one yet. We're still working our way through the box here, though. Thanks for coming to the chat. Appreciate it. Got another Hullbreaker Horror. Not foil, though. But it is full art, so, like... a step sideways, I guess? And look again, another blue rare. Like, what are we doing with blue rares here? I don't... Blue is just not my color. I don't know why. I don't know. Every time I try to build a blue deck, it just never works for me. Yeah, I see that. Got another... Wait, have we pulled a blood petal? Yeah, me too. I actually just built... You can see it over my... I'm actually literally pointing at it perfectly. I built the painter from... Oh, crap. From the Beyond... what is that set called? Why can I never remember what the D&D set called? Can never remember the Beyond D&D Beyond set. Ugh. Adventures in the Unforgotten Realms. I got it. I got it. We're good. I got it before you said it. I'm fine. I'm fine. I had to build the painter. I built a nice treasure dragon deck, because treasure dragon. And I mean, I had to buy a full art foil. Why is my brain failing me? Why can I not remember? Goldspan dragon. Goldspan dragon. Love Goldspan dragon. What formats do you play, Kubaka? I'm just a commander player. I don't do none of the other formats. They rotate, and I refuse to not be able to play, my cards, you know? Got a Blood Petal Celebrant. We already looked at you, but, you know, we got the border. That's neat. We already been through you. Ah, just Arena. That's fair, that's fair. Ah, very fair, very fair. Well, I appreciate you choosing to come to my stream and check it out. Yeah, Arena's fine. I haven't played much of it. I played it back when it started, but I haven't gone back to it since. Yeah, much cheaper, especially if you can, like, win all your packs and you don't go too hard about it. Ooh. We got another gluttonous guest, which, I mean, alt border, like, whatever. It's fine. What brings you to my stream, Kubaka? Appreciate it, though. Yeah, I've spent way too much money on IRL Magic. This deck box alone, I don't even want to talk about what's in it and how much this is worth. I actually need to go through and price it properly and, like, insurance purposes to look in what's in here. And probably the Zakama deck behind me, and maybe the Hydra deck. The Hydra deck's got some money in it, but it's not... The only thing that's worth any... Zakama's got... Zakama has a masterpiece, Sword of Feast and Famine. But here, Kubaka, I'll give you a treat. There's a couple of cards in here that are just amazing to look at. Before we go to the next card that came up here. Here, we'll start. This is my favorite Planeswalker. Well, yeah. I mean, obviously, I'm not looking into those. This is a promo Ugin the Spirit Dragon. I think he's sitting at about $200 right now. But, like, okay, but you just own... You just want to own a Black Lotus. Like, I want to own a Black Lotus. I would never use it. I want it as a trophy or, like, something to sit behind me in my background. Oh, yeah, I've got some expensive, pretty cards in here. That's fair, Slander. To each their own. I definitely want one. Oh, yeah. I mean, you insure it and you keep it behind you. It's fine. I pulled this. This is a Japanese foiled demonic tutor. It is worth a pretty penny. And I can't believe I pulled it. It paid for the whole box. It's about 400, I think. I think the site I looked at to buy one was 500, but I don't know quite what it's worth right now. Off the top of my head in that printing. Yeah, love the Japanese alt art foil. But you know what I'm looking for right now, Slender. You know what I'm trying to find right now. Box topper. I have the box topper as well in foil. Box topper went down. Box topper's only 100. I don't have the judge one. The judge one's cool though. Foil's 300? Okay, but that's American, so I'm technically correct. As my prices are all in Canadian. Excuse me? Where are you right now? Yeah. You have to remember all my prices are in Canadian and not American. Oh, thank God. And this, Kubaka, is the masterpiece of my collection. This is this is my favorite card I own. Very simple, boy. Pay 1, get 2. Nice and simple. It's so flat. Oh, it's actually pretty flat for being a foil. But this is the piece de resistance of my collection. A foil, or a masterpiece soul ring. And 1 ring to bind them. It is, I mean, then there's also, I guess, you know, one of these boys, which is worth a pretty penny. I don't want to talk about how much the soul ring's worth. To be fair, though, I only paid 180 for it, so, like, I won. Yeah, the soul ring, I think, last time we looked was 1,100. Well, yeah, that's why I used to keep it in a nice plastic case. I mean, there are very few decks that don't run a soul ring. No, I think it's higher than... Oh, no, then, yeah, I'm still... No, I think it's higher than that. From the sites I saw, it was like 1,100 American. Unless it's dropped. It might have dropped a bit. It likes to yo-yo. Yeah, that doesn't have enough. That's not enough soul rings. There are so many printings of soul ring. And it's weird how, like, they all creep back up to $5 somehow. It's staying low for right now, but usually they're... Usually they're pretty, 902. So, add 25%. So, like, yeah. About 1,250 Canadian. Little under. 1,100 Canadian. Yeah, so, about 1,100. We're good. I'm close. And I'm sorry to do this to you, Slender. I kind of stopped at a really funny moment, and I'm sorry to do this to you. But, guess what I pulled? Mr. Count Dracula. Sorin the Mythless. For 2 and 2 black. Legendary Planeswalker Sorin. Look at the top card of your library. You may reveal the top card and put it into your hand. If you do, you lose life equal to its mana value. Create a 2/3 black vampire creature token with flying and lifelink. Pay 7. Sorin does 13 damage to any target. I gain 13 life. Yeah. Still, it's pretty. Is it worth less as the Dracula version? I don't really care. That's still pretty. We got the Mysterious Blood. Ooh. That's fine. It's still good. It's still pretty. And nice, nice. What are you running under? Oh, and then like the regular one's 40. That's weird. Swishwash, thanks for the follow. Welcome to the community, my dude. Swishwash? That's... Hey, Kobaka, thanks for the follow. Welcome to the community. Appreciate it, guys. Swishy will do? Perfect. Nice. Thank you, Slender. Appreciate that, my dude. We do have socials. This will be posted on my YouTube channel for the VOD for later, if anybody's interested and see what the rest of the stuff we pulled. Yeah, he's pulling up all the prices and stuff in the Discord, if you guys are interested. Nice, Swish. That's cool, that's cool. How long, when did you play? Jealous, Slender. You won. But I mean, we got 5 more packs. 6 more packs. We got more packs to go. I'm mostly a commander player, so... Hey man, all that matters if you enjoy it. I only played like a weird janky combo deck on Arena. That was a dinosaur deck. Dang. That's some time, buddy. I've been playing since I was 16 and I'm 25 now. The game's changed. We got new boys, we got foils, and we got so much stuff. You just missed it. I was pulling out some alternate art foil fetch lands that I've got. Yeah, you have legacy cards. Back you got legacy cards when they were cheap. Cause I mean, like, I've got, let's see, what's something you'd recognize? This is a demonic tutor. We just brought this up, but this is a demonic. This is what demonic tutor looks like now. Wait, how old did you think I was? No, it's just my shitty bone structure that and pains and aches that make it seem like I'm older. Here's a fetch land. Yeah, I just work a job that's very hard on my body. Or how about a Shockland? Wait, when would Shocklands might have been out way after that. The Fetchlands. Oath deck. I don't know what that is off the top of my head. Yeah, that's a very solid question. Do you play Commander? Oh, I am definitely looking for people to play Commander with. I only play the one format. I do not play Standard or Modern or anything. I don't even play on Arena because I don't got time. And I mean, Kubako, whatever's fun, man. Again, a janky dinosaur. I accidentally broke the game once and made the dude surrender. Well, the combo actually doesn't end ever, so, like, you have to surrender to it. Because it was with, Polyraptor, and there's a card that whenever a creature or a dinosaur enters the battlefield, it does 1 damage to everything, so it just infinitely creates dinosaurs. That's fair, man. That's fair. That's cool. I'm jealous. I would love to rediscover the game, but I'm kind of addicted, honestly. Like, super addicted to the game, but I just don't have anybody to play with at this point. Like, I've got all these cards behind me that I never get to use. I have 6 binders that I don't get to use. Yeah, definitely. The D&D precons were really good. I don't know too much about the in-between precons. I only buy the big drops. No, dude, that's perfectly fine. There's a... Spell table is what, all you need is a webcam and a mic. All you do, point your webcam down at your playmat. We play Magic. That's it. Super simple. I guess you need cards. Yeah, Crimson's been super cool. This is my first actual hands-on experience with it. With the Gateway deck. Yeah, I don't know what that is. Yeah, you could just proxy. That's also a very valid option if you wanted to. Makes it cheaper. I personally like real cards because... what is my hair doing over here? Why are you being weird? I have too much money in it, so proxying makes me... I mean, as long as you got names and mana costs and... Oh, Gatewatch. Oh, I've got some... Yeah, Oath of the Gatewatch. They had some good stuff. I mean, what do they say? You'll never have a drug problem if you've got Magic the Gathering? Because you can't afford one? Yeah, I mean, honestly, though, if you wanted to stick figure the deck, it's totally reasonable. As long as you got costs and abilities, it doesn't matter what your art is. I'm such a snob for art with Magic, though. I love a lot of the arts that we're doing and getting. It's so good. But we're gonna go through the rest of this pack. We got a Mysterious Blood Illness for 2 and a red, which is Vampire's Vengeance. Vampire's Vengeance deals 2 damage to each non-vampire creature token. Or creature. Create a blood token. I like the art. It's a sweet foil. And vampire and nice and Dracula based. I love it. Nice, dude. Nice. Yep, that's true. But I mean, like I said, if you're looking for people to play with and you want to play some Commander, I am looking actively. The problem... Yeah, honestly, Swish, the Commander is the funnest format in Magic. It's, like, the most popular. At this point, I think. I think it's the most popular. Very simple. It is, so you get 1 card that runs your deck, which this is actually my commander for my, expensive deck. Hey, man, whatever you have fun with. And since this is 5 color, I can run 5 colors in my deck. If there isn't, whatever cost your legendary creature that runs your deck is, has to be those colors, as Slender is saying here. And you can only have 1 of each card, and they all have to be in these colors, except for basic lands. You can have as many basic lands as you want. Or cards that say you can have additionals. There's corner cases. Ah, slivers. To be fair, slivers leave a salty taste in my mouth because of some friends. I mean, Life Drain is a very... Some of them are. Some slivers are expensive. Some of the newer slivers and some of the older slivers. The in-between's nice and cheap. It's really just the good ones. Weird how that works, right? Yeah, Sliver Queen I think is like 100 and something. 110. Maybe, might have gone up. It might be 300. Last time I looked at a Sliver Queen, it was about 100. But again, it's, what's the word I'm looking for? Yeah, that one did. It's on the reserved list, so it's not going to get printed again. But for our last card here, we got Voice of the Blessed. For 2 white, whenever you gain life, put a 1/1 counter on Voice of the Blessed, and as long as Voice of the Blessed has 4 more 1/1 counters on it, it has Flying and Vigilance, and it has 10 or more counters on it, it has Indestructible. That's pretty good. And it's full art foil, so like, hell yeah. Honestly, Slender, that is just so that you can, to be fair, it's just decent removal on a creature that you can bring back. With a decent reprint, so like, I know why it's in that precon. Yeah, Kobaka, thanks for coming and following, dude. I super appreciate that. I hope to see you in, the future. I don't usually do a lot of Magic stuff because it's expensive and I work as a cook. Whew. You're about 6 hours behind me. Yeah, but it's it's creature single removal. So, like, it makes sense that it's there. It's so you can keep bringing it back with your commander. Because I know the deck you're talking about, because I had one and I thought it was kind of a weird card too, but, like, it's no different than Ravenous Chupacabra, Ravenous Chupacabra or, Meteor Golem. Magenta, yeah. Magenta's not a bad commander. Very interesting. I haven't seen a Magenta in the Lion in a long time, actually. I think my buddy had a Magenta the Lion deck. Oh, if you have any double face cards, yeah. That is true, Slender. That is true. Yeah, right? To be fair, though, I get it. We got... Ooh. You're gorgeous. Okay. That is a token. Dang, Dragon Illusion, you gorgeous. That's a pretty token. Because they come from different places. It just be that way, Slender. Like, sometimes I can get stuff in, like, a couple days. Sometimes it's months. Yeah, me too. Well, actually, my store's having issues with some stock right now. So, like, yeah. Kind of hard to buy from the store if they don't have anything. But I usually do too, Swish. We got a Heron of Hope for 3 and a white. That's a bird, 2/3, flying. If you would gain life, you gain that much life plus 1 instead. For 1 and a white, it gains lifelink until end of turn. Just a little burb here, friend, with a nice foil. I love what the ring light does to the foiling. It's so good. Yeah, no, that's fair. I get it, Slender. I totally get it. It's a trip. And honestly, I want to do... Yeah, no worries, Swish. I'm going to keep here talking like I'm a crazy person, regardless of who answers, so... I appreciate you coming dropping the follow, though, bud. Hope to see you in future streams. We do a lot of League of Legends and Dark Souls. And whenever... some other stuff, whenever I got the, Inkling. Siphon Essence. 2 and a blue. Ooh, I love that art. Instant counter target creature or planeswalker spell. Create a blood token. I like that a lot, actually. That's a really good counter spell. I'd play that. It's neat. That's a sweet counter spell. Lacerate Flesh. 4 and a red. Deals 4 damage to target creature. Create a number of blood tokens equal to the amount of excess damage dealt to a creature. That's weird. That's an interesting card. That's a weird art. What is that supposed to be? Is that just blood flying, basically, I guess, out of a body? It actually looks better on camera. That's actually easier to look at. That's a weird dark. That's fair. I'd know nothing about Hearthstone. I played it when it came out, and then I didn't touch it again after that. I won a few games, and eh. Kind of like Fortnite, actually. I played that for a few times, and I won 2 games, and I was like, okay, I'm good. Ragged Recluse. 1 in the black at the beginning of your end step. If you discard a card this turn, transform it. It is a human peasant. 2/1, transformed. It is Odysseus Witch. Human warlock. Whenever attacked, defending player loses 1 life, and you gain 1 life. 3/3. It's super meh. I gotta learn to aim at my camera better. I mean, it's an interesting mechanic. We already talked about you, I think. Olenbach Escort for 1 white. Vigilance, sacrifice a target creature you control with a 1/1 counter on it, gains lifelink and indestructible until end turn. It is a 1/1 human cleric. He's meh. Blood Hypnotist. For 2 and a red for a vampire, Blood Hypnotist can't block. Whenever you sacrifice 1 or more blood tokens, target creature can't block this turn. This ability triggers only once each turn. For a 3/3, which again, limited and kind of meh. Ooh. For Commander anyway, of course. Again, I am not talking about any other format, because Commander is the only one I care about. We got a different art mountain now. And that's pretty good. I like that a lot. Honestly, all the... I don't know what I want to do. Do I want to put all of those into Super Friends just so I have a full art foil land base that's the same? Or do I want to hold off or put those into my painter deck and hold off and buy my $70 a piece basic lands? Ugh. Hey! That's exactly what I wanted. Edgar, Charmed Groom. For 2, a black and a white, legendary creature, vampire noble. Other vampires you control get +1/+1. When it dies, return to the battlefield transformed under its owner's control. It is a 4/4. And it comes back as Edgar Markov's Coffin. At the beginning of your upkeep, create a 1/1 black and white vampire creature token with lifelink. And put a bloodline counter on Edgar Markov's Coffin. If there are 3 or more bloodline counters on it, remove those counters and transform it back. I wanted one of these. I mean, he's foily, so that's sweet. But alas, it is not the alt-art foily. Oh, I'm out of perfect fits. Well, that's annoying. Ugh. My LGS was out of perfect fits. I might have to order some on Amazon. Or something. Or place another order from the other game store I order from. Get some of those perfect fits in. I was unprepared for this. Though I thought I would be prepared. Definitely wanted an Edgar. Oh, we got more cards here. I went grabbing for my next pack. And next we got a Storm of Souls. You know, classic Soulstorm. As you see outside daily. For 4 and 2 white, return all creature cards from your graveyard to the battlefield. Each of them is a 1/1 spirit with flying in addition to its other types. Exile this card. I'd play that. That's really good. It's a nice Storm of Souls you got there. That's a pretty good art too. I quite like that. Hopeful Initiate for 1 and a white human warlock with training. I don't remember what training does. It's on a token somewhere. Remove 2 for 2 and a white. Remove 2 1/1 counters from among creatures you control. Destroy target artifact or enchantment. It's a 1/2 human warlock. That's pretty good, actually. I'd play that. I don't know where I'd put it, but that's pretty good. Markov Waltzer. For 2, a red and a white. We got a vampire that's a 1/3 with flying haste at the beginning of combat on your turn. Up to 2 target creatures you control get +1/+0 until end of turn. And he's in the alternate border. He's not bad. Voldarin Epicure. For 1 red, we got a creature vampire. When it enters the battlefield, it deals 1 damage to an opponent, or to each opponent, and create a blood token for a 1/1. I like the art a lot. I like the art a lot. Not a great card, but I like it's good art. And we have Dr. John Seward. Or Torrens Fist of the Angels. For a 1, a green and a white, legendary creature, human cleric with training. Whenever you cast a creature spell, create a 1/1 green-white human creature token with training. It is a 2/2. It's not bad. It's not bad. And one of the Dracula cards, too. He's good. He's good. We got another Blood Petal Celebrant in foil alt art border. Oh, great, great. We completed our collection of Hullbreaker horrors in the full art foil. Of course. You know, you gotta complete the set. And then, yeah. Because you don't matter. I guess I take the perfect fit off the foil version and put it on the full art foil version, because we're obviously going to use that one and not the other one. Because one of these things isn't like the other. You don't belong here. You belong here. Yay! It's actually a pretty good card, and I will definitely be putting it in my Sea Monster deck if I ever pull the other guy that I actually need for this. Unlike Slender, who pulled 4. Pretty sure you just got the whole supply, Slender. I'm not allowed to have any. None for me. And on to another pack. With a boring-ass token that we've already seen. We already seen you, insect. We don't care about you. There are better things. Whoops. Ooh, we got a treasure token. Well, that's cool. I don't know how that's considered treasure, personally, but... you know, I guess to each their own. Oh god, that's a word. Syncopate? For X and a blue instant, counter target spell unless its controller pays X. If that spell is countered this way, exile instead. Love the art for that. Gorgeous. Gorgeous counterspell. Fool, can't you see the tide has turned against you? Pyre Spawn for 4 and 2 red, creature elemental. When it dies, deal 3 damage to any target. That thing is gorgeous. 6/4 elemental creature. Just a gorgeous looking card. Not a good card, but like, dang. Dang, girl, you pretty. Next, we got Bramble Armor, which is definitely a reprint. 1 in a green, artifact equipment. Wait, it might not be. There's not very many, like, colored equipment cards. When it enters the battlefield, attach it to a creature you control. Equipped creature gets +2/+1 with equip 4. That's kind of meh. It's nice that it enters and attaches to something, but after that, it's kind of not worth +2/+1. at all. Pointed discussion. Nice, dude. Get them packs. Love to see those posts in the Discord, my dude. Love to see what you got. Pointed discussion for 2 and a black. Sorcery, draw 2 cards, lose 2 life, and create a blood. That's not bad at all. For 3, I play similar cards in a similar realm. Nice art, too. Not bad. And you get an extra artifact token. Pretty good in those artifact decks. Vampire's Vengeance for 2 and a red at instant speed. Vampire's Vengeance deals 2 damage to each non. We already went through you. We've seen you already, Mr. Bloodmaking. I don't know if we've seen this art, though. I think we had a different art for that one. Trying to make it seem like I had already not seen you. Distracted Geist. Ugh, the machining on these is awful. Actually, this one's only... No, this one's awful. Never mind. Distracting Geist for 2 and a white spirit token, or spirit creature. When it attacks, tap target creature defending player's controlled with Disturb 4. It is a 2/1. Clever Distraction. Oh, the other side of this is Bork 2. Enchanted creature, whenever this creature attacks, tap target creature, or defending player controls. If it would put anywhere, exile. I really like I love the art, but like the machine just ruins these things for whatever reason. Terrible. So sad. And a gorgeous forest. Absolutely gorgeous. I'm gonna have to buy a bunch of these. I'm gonna have to buy stacks of them. And that makes me sad. Oh, I got the Headless Rider. That's cool. For 2 and a black, creature zombie for a 3/1. Whenever it or another zombie token zombie you control non-token zombie. Create a 2/2 black zombie. Love it. Love the Headless Horseman. Love the Headless Rider. Sleepy Hollow is a cool story, though I don't remember it all that well. I'm going to have to go back and read it or watch it or both. Whatever content I'd like to consume at the time. Haunting Imitation. For 2 and a blue, each player reveals the top card of their library. For each creature card revealed this way, create a token that is a copy of that, except it's a 1/1 spirit in addition to its other types, and has flying. What? If no creature cards were revealed this way, return it to my hand. Okay. That's pretty good. I will be playing the shit out of this. And that art is awesome. That's so good. And look, another blue rare. Like, what? I'm just gonna pull all the blue rares. Savior of Olenbach. For 1 and 2 white, I get a human soldier with a 1/2 with training. Whenever it trains, exile up to 1 other target creature from the battlefield or creature card from a graveyard. Whenever it leaves the battlefield, put exiled cards onto the battlefield under their owner's control. I don't know if I like that. I mean, it's kind of... I mean, I guess you can pull everything out of your graveyard and put them onto the battlefield. That's actually not bad. That's not bad. It's... I don't know. I'd have to think on that to see... I'd have to have a spot for that specifically. I don't know if it's... I mean, I guess there's a human for 3. That keeps getting bigger. We already seen Falcon Wrath Celebrants. We already have you in that. We got the Mysterious Blood Illness already. Invasion was a little before my time, my dude. I don't even know what's in Invasion off the top of my head. Do you have all your cards still? Because those are probably worth a pretty penny at this point. I don't remember Invasion block. Nice. I know so many stories of people who lost their shit. Like, I think one of my coworkers had a Black Lotus that got watered and found in his kid's toy chest. Nice. I just about had a stroke at work that day when he told me about that. Ugh. Ugh. The thought of a Black Lotus sitting at the bottom of a kid's toy chest collecting water and whatever other things they spilt into it makes me kind of want to throw up. And whatever dual lands he had at the time. Ugh. And to the next card. We have Chandra, Dressed to Kill. For a 1 and 2 red, we got Chandra. Pay 1, add a red. Chandra deals 1 damage to up to 1 target player or planeswalker. Exile top card of your library. If it's red, you may cast it. Exile top 5 cards of your library. You may cast red spells from among them this turn. You get an emblem whenever you cast a red spell. This emblem deals X damage to any target where X is the amount of mana spent to cast that spell. And it's full art. Very pretty. Very pretty full art. Too bad I can't use it unless I play him on a red deck. I really wish she didn't just say red. If it wasn't just red, it would be good. It'd be so good. So sad. Next up, that's not even like the last... Ooh. We got a Skulking Killer here for 3 and a black. Vampire Assassin. When it enters the battlefield, target opponent gets... target creature an opponent controls gets -2/-2 until end turn. If that opponent controls no other creatures, that's kind of dumb. Meh. You're dumb and bad, and you should feel dumb and bad. And your art's kind of... Honestly, it reminds me of, like a weird flashback in an old Indiana Jones movie. And for our last card, we have a foil Thalia in the alternate art. That's super good. That's a lovely foil. Great foil. I need more of these. And now for the next pack. Ooh, blood. So, we got a different vampire token. Well, that's good. I like to try to cover all my bases with my tokens, so I can stick them all into my binder. Got a Spore Crawler for a 2 and a green. We got a Fungus. When it dies, draw a card. It's a 3/2. That's kind of weird. I don't even want to try to figure out what that is. That's a weird fungal boy. Diregraph Scavenger. For 3 and a black, we got a Zombie Bear, which is a 2/3 with Death Touch. When it enters the battlefield, exile up to 1 target card from a graveyard. If a creature card was exiled this way, each opponent loses 2 life and you gain 2 life. He does a job. He's nothing to write home about. But it looks like he's having problems in life. Hey, this is what happened to Princess Tiabini's husband after the wedding incident, if you know what I'm talking about. I just like how you can see planeswalkers in the distance. Change places. Yeah. That's a more fancy. That's more accurate. Next we got Nebelgast Beguiler. For 4 and a white spirit, pay a white and tap This is a Foily boy. Can never complain about Foily boys. Sorry, what do you mean, Swish? Which one? Got a Cradle of Safety here with a 1/1 blue enchantment. Flash, when enchanted creature you control, when Cradle of Safety enters the battlefield, enchanted creature gains hexproof until end of turn, and +1/+1. That is meh and sad and bad. Last one with the Beast. Oh, the Diagraph Scavenger? It's kind of meh. This is a fine card. Not good in my format, but got another Valorous Stance, which is pretty art, but not useful in. Well, actually, that one's not bad. That one's not bad. I'd play that. Dormant Grove. For 3 and a green, at the beginning of combat on your turn, put a 1/1 counter on target creature you control. If that creature has toughness 6 or greater, transform it into Gnarled Grove Strider. Vigilance. Other creatures you control have vigilance. That's actually not bad. I'd play that. I like the art a lot. I'd play that. That's gorgeous. That gives everything vigilance. Like, it's pretty good. It's pretty good. And we have another gorgeous swamp here. This party. I want more. I want all of them. I want to own every single one of them. Nobody else can have them. I want them all. You send them all to me. Creepy Puppeteer. For 3 and a red, for this hasty human rogue, that is a 4/3. Whenever attacked, if you attack with exactly one other creature this combat, you may have that creature's base power and toughness become 3/4 until end of turn. You're super meh. But you're pretty. I like the attacking with other thing mechanic. I wish it was more useful, but Breath of the Sleepless. For 3 and a blue enchantment, you may cast spirit spells as though they had flash. Whenever you cast a creature spell during an opponent's turn, tap 1 target creature. That's pretty good. Well, that's pretty good. Like the art a lot, too. I mean, I wish I had a spirit deck to use that in, but, you know, whatever. Dying to Serve. Got a 2/3. Whenever you discard 1 or more cards, create a tap 2/2 black zombie creature token. This ability triggers only once per turn. Why does it only trigger once per turn? Because you're not a mythic and you're only a rare. Multiple discarding. Meh. Got another Blood Crazed Socialite. We've already seen that. Got the Blood Hypnotist, which we've also seen. So I'm just going to put those over there in the pile. 3 Weird Sisters. For 2 and 2 black. Oh, we already saw you. You just in a different printing. Okay. Ooh, I actually really like the art for that. We've already been through you as a card, but... Focus. I really like the art a lot. I wish it was foil so badly. But it's good art. Focus, damn it. Now we got another Unholy Officiant, which don't care. And another Investor's Journal in full art foil. So, like, that's not bad. Hey, look. You are wearing the perfect fit for my new boy here. You can just take that off. This one's better. It's full art. I don't care about you anymore. You have been superseded. That was a super meh pack. That was really not great. Not great on that pack. Still got 3 more packs to go, but, you know. Not great. This hasn't been the best box. Where's my Kraken? I am lacking Kraken. And I'm not happy about it. Got a nice foily human boy that I don't think we've seen yet. I like that art a lot. And we got a wolf doing an Aru. He's a good boy, and we love him. Vampire Slayer. I mean, seems a little obvious. For 1 and a white, whenever a Vampire Slayer deals combat damage to a vampire, destroy that creature. For a 2/2 human soldier. Hello, Van Helsing. How are you doing? Very clearly what you're based on. Falcon Wrath Celebrants, we've been over you already. Multiple times. No one cares anymore. Yeah, no worries, Swish. Repository Scab. Yeah, no, that's fair, dude. Yeah. For 3 and a blue, zombie exploit. When it exploits a creature, return target instant sorcery from your graveyard to your hand. For a 3/3, not bad. Like the art a lot. Very end of Van Helsing. Drogskull Infantry. For a 1 and a white, you got a Spirit Soldier with that's a 2/2 with Disturb. And it becomes Drogskull Armaments. Gives something +2/+2, and if it would be put into the graveyard, exile it. Super meh. But pretty. Super meh, but pretty. Hey, Runebound Wolf, we've already seen you, but you're a good boy and we love you anyway. Child of the Pack. For 2, a red and a green, you got a human werewolf, that's a 2/5. For 2, a red and a green, create a green wolf creature token, and it's got Daybound and Nighttime. It is a Savage Packmate. Other creatures you control get +1/+0, Nightbound, and it is a 5/5. It's not bad. Not great. Not bad. It makes wolfy boys. Makes stronger wolfy boys. And we got another nice mountain. Dollhouse of Horrors. For 5, you get an artifact. Pay 1 tap. Exile a creature card from your graveyard. Create a token copy, except it's a 0/0 construct. With an artifact in addition to its other types, this creature gets +1/+1 for each construct you control. It gains haste until end of turn. Activate only as a sorcery. It's not bad. It's not great. It's not bad. That art, though. Ethereal Investigator. For 3 and a blue, you got a creature spirit. That's a 2/3 flying. When it enters the battlefield, investigate X times, where X is the number of opponents you have. Whenever you draw your second card each turn, create a 1/1 spirit creature token with flying. I like you a lot. You're pretty good. Pretty good. Curse of Hospitality. Ooh, I think I have one of these. For 2 and a red, enchant player, because it's an aura curse. Creatures attacking enchanted player creatures attacking enchanted player have trample. Whenever a creature deals combat damage to enchanted player, that player exiles the top card of their library until end of turn. That creature's controller may play that card and may spend manas. Ooh, I don't know if I want to give other people the ability to play cards off other people's decks, but it's a neat curse, and I actually really like curses, so I might play it. I might build curses. Because I like gimmicks. I mean, I already have an Enchantress deck, which is Kess. No, not Kess. Kess? Kestia. No. No, the painter's, you're thinking of the Cursed Painter? That's different. That was from, the other Innistrad box set. Words. This is the one from the Adventures from the Forgotten Realms. Yeah, that one. This is the gold one. All about gold tokens. Innocent Traveler. We've already done Innocent Traveler. You're just in a different art. I do want to get one of the painters. I want to buy one at some point. Focus. Which, whatever, we've already done you. I don't care. We already did you too. You're here. A lot of duplicates in this box. Sad. And we got Thorin's Fist of the Angels again. Which, whatever. But he's in the scary old school border, so that's cool. Oh, look, we got a foil. So, what card did you say I should be looking for? Got you in foil, I guess, so that's something. Not very good. Next up, we got Ascendant Pack Leader. For 1 green, Ascendant Pack Leader enters the battlefield with a 1/1 counter on it. If you control a permanent with power 4 or greater, whenever you cast a spell with 4 or greater, you put a 1/1 counter on it. Got a nice foily Ascendant Pack Leader. Ah, yes. That pack sucked. That pack was super meh. These have not been great. Yeah, right? I can build green wolves. Got him. Ooh, we haven't seen the boar yet. That's new. I think I'm going to just start flipping through commons here. I still got time. Ooh, God, it's almost midnight. Ooh, I don't have time. Yeah, I'm going to start just blowing through commons because I don't really care about commons, and I don't think any of you particularly care about commons, but I also should go to bed soon. So I'm going to have to blow through some of these really quick. Got a Cruel Witness. Just going to flash anything that hasn't been brought up yet. Not going to go through it all too much. Just because I don't have time. Snarling Wolf, you a good boy. Look at his pupper. He angry. Aim for the head. That's funny. Wait, why would it exile a zombie? That makes no sense. Oh, no, that makes sense. I'm dumb. Why did I say that? That's actually not too bad. I mean, if you're playing into zombies. Hey, look! The Reclusive Taxidermist that we pulled earlier. Yay. So care. Been over you, I think, already. Like, whatever. You're kind of meh. And another swamp that's gorgeous. Hopeful Initiate. We already have one of you. We've been over you already. But another foil, so like, meh. It's not bad. Learn the Division. For a 2-red legendary creature. Human Rogue. Partner with Camber the Plunderer. First strike. Create an artifact or sacrifice an artifact or creature. Go target creature. That's pretty good. Why do I not have your buddy? I am a little offended that I don't have the partner. Well, that's going in a binder. Concealing Curtains. For a black with Defender, transform Concealing Curtains. Only activate as a sorcery for a Defender. Revealing Eye. Eye Horror. 3/4 Menace when this creature transforms. into this creature. Target opponent reveals their hand. You may choose a non-land card from it. If you do, that player discards that card and draws a card. Bulk rare. Or good in, like, limited. I like the art, though. Not a great card, but I like the art. And sometimes that's half the battle. Unholy Officiant, go away. Belligerent Guest, go away. Oh, look. That's something I wanted. Dracula the Voyager. Got the Dracula version of Edgar, which is cool. Sadly not foil, but whatever. I still like it regardless. Jealous. I want that in foil. It's so good. I also want the Dracula version of it. Another foil blood crazed socialite. I so care. Ooh. That, though, that's pretty good. We got an old Rutstein. For 1, a black and a green legendary human peasant. When it enters the battlefield or at the beginning of your upkeep, mill a card. If a land card was milled this way, create a treasure token. If a creature card is milled this way, create a 1/1 green insect creature token. If it's a non-creature, non-land card milled this way, create a blood token. That's awesome. In every way. That's a good pull. I don't even care if it's not worth anything. That's awesome, and I love it. I'm gonna have to build Corvold, aren't I? I'm gonna have to build Corvold. And people are gonna hate me for building Corvold. I'm gonna have to do it. Yeah, he's not worth shit. Still cool, though. And to the last pack. Yeah. That seems about right. I haven't pulled shit. And no Squiddy Boy. You really got the whole collection there, Slender. You're gonna be the... You're the reason I didn't get it. Oh, we got a Spirit Cleric. That's cool. You got all of them. Ritual Recruiter. Dude, I just have, like, either really shitty luck or, like, really great luck. There was really no in-between. Ooh, Persistent Specimen. I really want to make a deck with a bunch of cards that I can just pay to bring them out of the graveyard whenever. I like how basic that art is, actually. A lot of spirity boys. Hookhand Miner. Another Wolfy boy. Not too big of a deal. We already have one of you. I don't care about you. We got you already. We've been over you. Another Edgar's Awakening, which is meh. And then another Swampy Boy, which hell yeah. Why am I far more excited about basic lands than I am anything else so far? Oh look, another Hiveheart Shaman. We've been over you. Yay, I care. Rhoda, Geist Avenger. Cool, I got the other partner for the other set that doesn't have the partner here. God damn. Like, meh, but like, that's annoying. Oh, another Headless Rider. Not foil, but full art, so like, I guess. Another Markov Waltzer. Another Mysterious Bloodlines. Ooh. That's not bad. We got a Stormcurve Coast. Got Is It Land. Not bad. It is land. Markup Purifier. The beginning of your end step, if you gain life this turn, you may pay to draw a card. Not bad. And alt art. So, like, not bad. And then we got Jonathan Harker. For 1 and a blue, for a legendary human advisor. Yeah. Who is Jacob Harkin Inspector? Tap, draw a card, then exile a card from your hand face down. You may look at the card for as long as it remains exiled. You may pay 4 and 2 blue if you do transform him. And he becomes Harker's Obsessive Inquiry. At the beginning of your upkeep, exile top card of your library face down. You may look at it for as long as it remains exiled. During each of your turns, you may play a land or cast a spell from among the exiled cards without paying its mana cost. That's not bad. And that is a foil. So, all in all, this is a pretty meh box. Not gonna lie, this box kind of sucked. Yeah. Not worth too much. I mean, I pulled 3 Planeswalkers, though, so, like, I guess I can't complain about that. The 3 Planeswalkers isn't much to complain about. But we still have... Where did it go? One last thing to do before we're done here. Ah, there you are. We still have the last box topper. So, we still have... Yeah, that wouldn't be too bad. No, it has to be exiled with them, doesn't it? Or is it just pull from exile? Nice. Love booster juice. Yeah, it has to be exiled with this card. For you to bring it back. But we still got our last box topper. And based on the rest of this box, I'm not particularly excited, honestly. But we'll see. Well, it's... Oh, you've got to be... Yep. That seems about right. I don't want to talk about it. It's trash. It's trash. Worse trash. Boo. It was Lucy again. We already got like 3 of her in foil and altar foil. Boo. Boo. I mean, like, all in all, we didn't do too great, sadly. But did we get those foil lands? We did. We didn't get our Kraken boy, sadly. Didn't really pull a lot of what I wanted out of this. Kinda sucked. I hope you guys had better luck pulling from Crimson Val than I did. Though the 3 Planeswalkers is welcomed. As somebody who loves Planeswalkers, very welcomed. Now I'm going to have to go through and deal with all of this. Put it all away and sort it all and put it into binders and shit. It's going to take so much time. And I don't even have perfect fits to deal with this properly. It's not like I'm going to perfect fit all of it, but at the same time, I want to perfect fit the basics. And that's a fair few as it is. Because I don't want them getting all scratched to shit, because I love them so much. But, I mean, we got some things that I was looking for, I guess. Nothing particularly exciting. Damn it. Well, guys, I think that will about do it for me today. I hope you guys had a fun time. Thanks for watching, and if you're new to the channel and like the content, don't forget to hit that follow button and have a good one, and welcome to the new followers. I super appreciate it. I wonder something real quick. Yeah, you too, buddy. Appreciate you coming. Hope to see you at some other streams later down the road.
Why do...
Nah. Later, guys. Thanks for watching. Bye.